Bohemian Rhapsody means it is a form of detaching from the popular culture. These people focus on developing their ties with nature, spiritually, and even self. This kind of behavior is reflected in lyrics such as easy come, easy go, and nothing really matters attitude. Rhapsody is an expression of powerful feelings and emotion. So, for the introduction of the lyrics, is bewildered and cannot make sense of the reality and fantasy. It knows what is real and not, but its state of mind where reality is too harsh to accept. It could lose his eyes and try to forget the reality, but it is not possible. Instead, he looked up to the skies with open eyes. This usually a reference to seeking assistance from a higher being, probably God. And he also presents himself as a bohemian, nature of carefree and easygoing. What was happened to him recently is fighting against this nature of his, but he calls him just a poor boy who has little interest of what is going around him. But he needs no sympathy because he is better off than everyone else as he is somewhat detached from worldly ties. Little High and Little Low represents the struggles and victories of his carefree life. He does not try to fight against the wind, he just flows with the wind. So for the first verse, it is where the ballad begins. It is noteworthy that he addresses his mom at his crucial point of time in his life. He may be bohemian with a little care of the world, but he has been pushed to such an extreme that he has killed a man. He confessed that he has killed a man to his mother because his mother knows that be the most forgiving kind. The reality has struck now. There is a man dead and the triggers in his hands. Whatever emotions led to him to do that, now he has to face the reality. This is where the first verse links to with the intro of the song. It is the beginning of life, and with this crime, he thinks his life has come to an end as well. Freddie also confesses that he didn't intended to make her cry, but he has no plans of returning home after his crime. He just begs to his mother to just carry on as if nothing happened. For the second verse, it is operatic beats comes now. This verse is all over the fact that his life is too coming to an end. His body shakes at the thought of this. He bids farewell to his loved ones, and face the truth of reality that he has tried to hide for so long. The death he speaks of constantly could be literal punishment for the murderer's crime he committed, or the fact that he will be dead to the society if his sexual orientations were discovered back in 70s. Homosexuality was a severe crime enforced by religious groups. Uh, and also for the third verse, it shifts to uh, fifth gear at this junction of the song. A silhouette is often a shadowy figure. Is it Mercury seeing that approaching to him? And Scaramouche is is Italian word meaning little skirmisher, but found in the del art comedic theatric arts. He is usually portrayed wearing full black attire. In this, the silhouette is he meaning seeing. So another is the fandango. So it is a couple dance originated from Spain. This character looks hysterical dance moves and behavior represents that of death, so it's only natural that thunder and lightning is added to the background music. And Galileo Galilei is a pioneering astronomer who was imprisoned by the Catholic Church for his contributions to science and knowledge. The real connection of this to the song is shrouded in mystery, except for the weak link that Catholic Church is against homosexuality. And Bismillah is an Arabic phrase meaning in the name of God. So putting into the rest of the lyrics, it would read something like, let him go. In the name of God, we will not let you go. More points towards this song is being about a confession of homosexuality. Then, the Freddie is screaming, good heavens, in Italian, Mamma Mia, praying him to let him be with his feelings. Beelzebub, literally from an ancient Hebrew meaning Lord of the Flies, is one of the 7 principles of hell in Christian literature. This is also a close synonym to Satan as Ani. So Freddy believes that the Satan himself is out to get him for his crimes, which is quite clear. For the murderer of man, he would not believe Satan himself would personally get involved. For the fourth verse, this is the rock part of the song. This part is the singer questioning his oppressors. He is questioning why he would be any different from anyone else because of what he has done or what he is. Being stoned is a form of a punishment carried out in the religious extremist countries. If Freddie was addressing his love to Mary Austen, he cannot conclude that he has not been very understanding of whatever news he broke to her. So we can rule out that Mama meant his mother, as the mother's love goes beyond any crime that the child could commit. Last 4 lines of the verse 4 could mean that the singer feels trapped in whatever belief he has been forced to live in. He also seeks redemption and for what he needs to get away from this trap. For the last, the outro of the Bohemian Rhapsody is a solemn realization that nothing really matters. So his life, his choices, his wishes, his orientations, likes and dislikes does not really matter to him or anybody else. So he just let himself go to the wind.